In this most holy week, one of the great blessings for me was I had the opportunity to be with our sixth graders and their parents as we had a Seder meal. It really is the Passover meal re-celebrated and commemorated in our time. And it was good for our sixth graders and their families because certainly it connected everything we do when we gather at the table of the Lord to our Jewish tradition and to our Jewish roots. Much like Jesus did with his early followers at the Last Supper, we commemorate and we do every time when we gather here at the table of the Lord. But here's what caught my attention the most. When the people Israel were under attack and oppression by Pharaoh, when they were being enslaved and persecuted unjustly, it was the Lord who gave Moses the wisdom and the grace and the strength to lead them out of that country into the promised land. And as we told the story again and again of people being oppressed, people being in exile, people literally fleeing from enslavement, I couldn't help but think of the suffering that they endured and the suffering that the people in the Ukraine are now going through. They too are fleeing from an unjust war. They are fleeing to save their lives. And what we need to do, just like they did thousands of years ago, is we need to pray fervently that much like God parted the Red Sea, that God will give the grace and the wisdom that our world leaders need to work for peace, freedom for all people, dignity and respect. And as we enter into this most holy week, let's make that our fervent prayer. Let's fervently intercede to God, asking God to set our world free from war, violence, hatred, bitterness. Let's pray for the people of the Ukraine, that they may know God's divine protection, God's divine help. And this week, this holy week, let's make sure we take advantage of the opportunities that we have, so many here at St. Ambrose, to gather in prayer, to bring ourselves to the Lord, asking God to bless us, bless our families, and especially bless our world with peace.